Okay, for this video I just wanna have a walk around the existing boundary around everything I've built. Because of course the next thing I want to do is to extend the boundary outwards. Probably end up with a much larger area, and so we won't get the chance to see this one again. Let's just jump up. So, well, it's a bit ambitious, I don't know if I'll make it that far, but the plan is to build the boundary as far as we can see from here. So, it's quite dim. I don't know if you see it on YouTube, the quality of the video. So out there, just on the horizon, that's where the new boundary will be, and then everything in between will have to be secured with light and torches and everything. So this is the behind the storage. On the other side of the courtyard is water and an island. Like I think I've been to that island. I haven't been any further, so I don't know what's beyond there, except for what I can see. And that's been lit up with torches, and that's a creeper. I don't want to have that thing explode on me. Don't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is not the safest thing to do at night. Look at this thing. Go away. So yeah, there was light there. I don't actually remember going down there. Well, I guess I must have, if I put torches down there. No. Actually, let's just drop down. Okay, get away from those guys. Well, not really. So yeah, I've explored a little bit out here. Down there is actually a dungeon, or used to be a dungeon. I've cleared it out. There's a zombie spawner down there. I've put light down there so it doesn't spawn. But the plan is to build a little arena or coliseum with the zombies spawning all times of the day. So like dig a little pit and then build walls and then fight zombies whenever I feel like it. But of course, to do that I'll have to extend the walls outward to secure this area. Yeah, so building, so on the horizon there's water. I don't know how big that pool of water is. Like yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know. And there's a lake here. So I guess the boundary will at least be up there, maybe even further. Sand, I think I harvested the sand out, or maybe I stopped here. You know, sand for building the tower, making it into glass. Back here are mountains. Mountains will be a little bit more problematic. Oops. For building walls, because of course you have to go up and down a lot. A cave entrance. I've never been in there neither. It could be quite small, it could be quite big. And here, this is how I used to build walls. I don't know, like if you build next to a mountain, of course you need to excavate quite a bit to make sure things can't jump off, and then inside. I think spiders can make that jump actually. I'm not sure. But the smart thing to do, of course, is to build it on the top of the ridge instead of at the bottom of the ridge, like at the bottom of this cliff, because then if you put it at the top they can't jump over, if you put it at the bottom they can jump over. I don't know why I used to do this, and I end up having to dig out a lot of stuff just to make it kind of secure. Kind of stupid really. But I used to do this a lot. I just kind of build alongside the mountain and then get into a lot of trouble with stuff jumping over. Here's the bridge. And that's the hanging gardens. I don't know how far I want to extend the boundary on the other side. But all this stuff I wanted to secure for quite a while. I mean, when I first started building the hanging gardens, the idea was to have it outside my secure area and then secure it, instead of securing it with a wall, secure it with a platform. And that's kind of cool, I guess, but now I want to expand. And here we have the remnants of an earlier wall system. You might have noticed that those walls there were quite simple. They just a single block wide and about 2 or 3 or 4 blocks high. Earlier I would build platforms and have cactus for defense. And the reason for that is that, with the monster spawn, if you are a certain distance away from animals and monsters, they would despawn because you don't want to stimulate or simulate creatures for too much of the map. And so with the size of my enclosure now, what I can do is if I walk over to the other side and then walk back, the monsters here will be gone because it's too far away. But I can only do that because this area is so big. Before I built the tower, my enclosure was smaller than the courtyard, so it's only about that big. That's my safe area. And so you couldn't despawn things by walking the other side, it's not far enough. And so I would surround my whole base with cactus to get rid of monsters. I would just have them aggro on me and then they'll come and walk into it and die. And yeah, but there's no need for the cactus now. This is the last remnant of that defense. Just be careful not to walk into it. There we go. This is actually later because the first cactus wall was before I built the tower. So I built the tower and then I extended the cactus to surround the tower. So even that's not the original part, that's like a later extension, and this is even later still. See again, in earlier wall system there's always a walkway at the top. So elaborate, it's all going to be demolished once I extend outwards. This here is an elevated walkway out to this little outpost here, and the reason for this outpost is because there's an entrance to the mine here. There, down there, the cave system joins up to about halfway down the tower. And so, once I realize it joined up, I have to secure the exit, of course. That all used to be wilderness, now it's all built up. So yeah, this will be demolished later. There used to be like quite a few of these. There's another entrance to the mine about there, and so this little fortress was about that big, and there was another elevated walkway down the slope to my home base, which used to be there. So yeah, the defenses used to be quite elaborate. Walkways and cactus and doors and everything. All of that's unnecessary now, because everything's lit up with torches and a fairly simple wall on the outside. So yeah, we can't really see all that far that way, so I don't know how far to extend the wall. I mean, I like to say I would enclose the whole mountain range, but you know, I don't know how long it goes for. It could go on for quite a long way. So there's a beach here. It's quite nice, actually, this area. You know, I might build something along there, like a boardwalk or some sort of walkway along the beach. That'd be nice. But yeah, that'll come later. And yeah, here that's the entrance to the cave, and as you can see, it points pretty much straight to the tower, and it does join up with the tower. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't actually know if I have enough torches to secure an area that big. Like I'm talking about all the way at the horizon, which is behind those trees there. Yeah, maybe a little too ambitious, but I guess we'll find out. So back there used to be a natural cliff, but it actually didn't look very good, so I cut it back. That there used to be my sand excavation. Like I dug a big pit to get all the sand. I've covered it up with the grass now. Make it look a little better than before. Oh, with this barrier here, it actually doesn't go to the bottom. It's only like one block down, but animals and monsters don't know how to dive, and so they can't get past. So yes, that's my boundary wall for now. And I guess in the next video we'll still see it, because I plan to make a video of me making the actual wall. I'll probably first I'll walk out to see what's out there, and then probably build a series of forts, like little secure spots, and then I'll join the forts up with the wall, and then I'll light the inside. That's probably how I'll do it. Alright, that's our little tour. Mostly as a record of how it's like now, because it changed lately. Like I've realized a few days ago that these YouTube videos are the only record I have of what my Minecraft world is like before I kind of change it a lot. So all the my previous home base and my early excavations, they're mostly gone, except for these YouTube videos where you can still see them. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll see you next time.